Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. As you can see, this is kind of a different, setup or just different style of video. I'm really just throwing whatever on the wall and seeing what sticks at this point because one, I have also been wanting to just do something other than vlogs. Like I want to do talking videos. I've always loved just sitting and talking, especially now in my life. I feel like I stopped doing talking videos just because I wanted to appeal to the algorithm, see what was more popular. I was doing it more for the views, how most people are with videos and whatever. But now I kind of just wanted to record some videos. I wanted to do more uploads per week, but I don't have time to edit vlogs every single week. I'm still going to be doing my daily, or not my daily, I'm still going to do my Sunday uploads, but I want to sprinkle in maybe like a video here and there. I'm going to try and do 2 videos a week. One just like me talking, because what I kind of want this to be is just me yapping. I don't know. I've just gotten some feedback from people saying that they like the way I talk. One being my voice. Ever since, I don't know what it was, I guess it was in college because I used to garden all the time. I feel like it really affected my voice. But ever since I started doing that, I've gotten a lot of, I don't know about compliments, but I've gotten a lot of comments about my voice. I want to use it more. I also did hear that I speak well when I'm like talking about things. So I kind of wanted to just play into that, kind of use this as my own little digital diary entry without having any vlog footage. It's literally just me talking. We'll see if this works. I need to have these moments of me just sitting and talking because I haven't been journaling as much as I should, which journal. If you don't journal. I honestly don't know exactly what I will be talking about in this video. I feel like in the past, when I had talking videos, I really laid out what I wanted to talk about. I feel like if you were to watch it back, it feels very forced because I would write down parts that I wanted to talk about. I would get mad at myself if I didn't speak about the thing that I wanted to talk about because I was so very, anal about what I wanted to have my videos be about. I feel like now I'm just in a way different headspace of genuinely everything. I really feel like this year is truly the year of authenticity for me, for a lot of people. I feel like that's what I've been seeing a lot on social media, or maybe that's just because that's how my For You page is, that it's, catered to me, and that's what I'm thinking. But last year was the year of the snake, was the year of shedding things, shedding habits. It's technically still the year of the snake until Chinese New Year. I really feel like I definitely am still in the process of shedding these habits and stuff. Also, I feel like my problem before was that if I went off into a tangent about something, I would get mad at myself, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I am really just going to talk. If it's going to go one way, it's going to go one way. If it's going to go another way, it's going to go another way. I'm just going to have fun. This is supposed to be my channel. This is supposed to be for fun, and whoever's supposed to find me will find me. Like I said, it was the year of the snake, kind of still is the year of the snake, but I really feel like last year was a year of me truly shedding old habits. It was really me trying to grow my YouTube channel. I went balls deep in, I went balls deep in 2024. I was recording and editing videos at the beginning of 2025, but I don't know what it was. I just had some rut or something. I was in a rut for like a long ass time that I wasn't recording, uploading. I just would open up my computer to a video that I had recorded and just did not want anything to do with editing. I was so just mad at myself. I was like, why can't I just do this? Why am I not doing what I wanted to do for so long? I don't know if any of you guys watch this YouTuber. Her name's Jadina. Love her so much. Genuinely I don't even know how to describe her. She's such a ray of sunshine. And she also does these readings and she speaks to her collective. And I feel very much that I'm a part of her collective because a lot of the things that she's talked about and would happen in whatever the collective's life is exactly what happened in my life. Every single time, every single video. It's so weird. But she just does these talking videos, and at that time she was talking about how you shouldn't be fighting rest. And I feel like that's what I was doing. Once I accepted that maybe this is just my slump time of doing YouTube, this is the calm before the storm, this is me needing to just fully 100% reset before I can go balls deep into YouTube again. And I kid you not, once I really fully accepted the fact that I was like, okay, I don't need to do this one thing because I feel like I have to. Let me just rest, take time, figure out what I want to do now. It'll come because I know it's going to come when it needs to. It will happen, and it did. I started vlogging again when I had the urge to. I think I vlogged like a day at work just because I was like, let me just vlog work. And ever since then, I've been uploading pretty frequently. And then, get this, guys, I did Vlogmas. Me, literally in maybe this time of year last year, the middle of the year last year, if you were to tell me that I was going to do 25 days of vlogging recording myself every single day. Okay, granted, I didn't upload every single day. It was because I did get a little bit busy hanging out with family and whatever. But vlogging every single day, recording myself every single day, editing every single day was actually insane. I was up until 5 a.m. every single day that I would wake up at 12. If you were to tell me I was doing that, I would have not believed you because I was in such a big slump of just YouTube. But then truly once I started just, all right, if this is what my body needs, if my body needs rest, then so be it. Like it'll come to me when it needs to. I haven't been this locked into YouTube. I genuinely feel like since middle school, as in like the feeling I have when recording, when uploading. It's definitely more of a consistent schedule because in middle school when I was uploading, it was more so whenever I had the urge to. I truly was doing it because I enjoyed it and was just uploading when I wanted to upload. But now I have that. I also have the structure of uploading at certain days, uploading certain times. What the heck? Oh, speaking of Vlogmas, and honestly, probably since, okay, guys, I know this topic of this video was going to be the year of authenticity, but I just want to talk to you guys about one thing. I don't know what this video is going to be called. I thought it was going to be about this year being the year of authenticity, but it's veering off into something else. And me, last year, if I was trying to do a sit-down video and I was veering off into other topics and whatever, I would have been like pissed that I was recording and like not talking about what I want to talk about, but who cares? Like, let me just talk about see, this is literally just me being authentic right now. Anyways, speaking of Vlogmas, ever since I started dating my boyfriend, we started dating in like August-ish. I still was like going to the gym and whatever, but I don't know what happened. I kind of just like fell off and just did not want to be going to the gym anymore. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we're gonna be authentic here. I gained literally maybe like 20 pounds ever since I started dating him. And I noticed my clothes don't fit me as much. My stomach's a little bigger. I feel like before, because of all of Vlogmas, I didn't go to the gym, maybe except one time because I would wake up at 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m. because I would stay up until 5 a.m. editing these videos so I could upload them. That I just did not go to the gym, and I was very just like hard on myself because that was the first time where I feel like I kind of had body image issues. I wouldn't even say it's like horrible body image issues, like not unhealthy. I definitely was just uncomfortable in the way that I looked. I still am a little bit, but I just trust that I know I will get what I want because the time of me needing to lock in, go to the gym, really put the work in will come when it needs to. And I feel like that's what's happening right now because I'm starting to really lock into the gym. Once I kind of started realizing once you just start falling in love with the process of doing something and not fully being so immersed with the outcome, you will get what you want so much easier. And I feel like that's with YouTube, that's with going to the gym, that's with genuinely any manifestation. Once you stop having that grip on what you want it to be and just let it go, it will literally come to you. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know why I brought that up. That's just been my update right now. Is just I've been struggling with how I look. Oh, JD was saying this in her video. I forgot. It's not, what's it called? The word. Oh, what the heck is the word? What the heck is the word? Instead of self-awareness, it's not self-awareness, but like monitoring, because there's a difference between the two. Once you stop monitoring yourself, and I don't know if it's surveillance, I forgot. But once you stop kind of putting this pressure on yourself to be this certain way and just accept who you are in the now, because I think the thing that she was saying in her video, her most recent video, was when have you ever just stopped and loved who you are at the moment rather than trying to see what you want to get to next? I feel like that's been me for genuinely so long. I haven't gone and like just taken a step back and just realize how much I have overcome. Let me just think about all the things that I've overcome. This is just going to be me, like, just talking about all the things I'm proud about myself. But hey, you need that. You need that sometimes. And I used to feel like before, I never wanted to be cocky about talking about the things that I'm, like, good at or things that I overcame. But genuinely, I feel like it's not cockiness. Like, I'm not being like, yeah, I'm better than all of you guys. But it's genuinely me being proud of something that I didn't think I would be able to achieve. You know what I mean? Let's just talk about the things that I feel like I overlooked because I never just take a step back and actually enjoy who I am in the now because I'm always focused on the next thing. Also, guys, it is 12:42 and I was putting off filming this video. I'd used my shark. I did my hair, I did my makeup maybe like a couple hours ago, and I was just sitting. I ate a snack and I just didn't want to record. But I feel like what's more fitting than me speaking at, 12:45 a.m. I have been doing a lot better though. Oh, that's one thing. I have been doing so much better at sleeping early. You guys are going to be like, this is not early, but it's early for me. I used to sleep at like 4 a.m. on the daily for fun. I sleep at 2 a.m. now. Guys, be proud of me. Be proud of me. I'll go to bed at 2 a.m. and I'll wake up around like 9:30-ish, 10. Start my day. And honestly, I'm telling you, like, I feel so much better. I don't think I'll ever be like a 8 a.m. person just because I do like to stay up late. I just love the nighttime. The nighttime is my favorite time. If you guys haven't noticed, I just feel like the world is off. It's quiet. I can do what I want to do without having any external voices or thinking that it's just a lot slower at nighttime. And I've always loved the nighttime. I've been sleeping a little bit earlier. I've been getting a good amount of sleep. I've been eating my breakfast. I've been eating super clean. And that's just stuff that's happened within the past week. But last year, I feel like I finally started getting back into YouTube again. I'm not going to lie to you guys. One of my things that I manifested last year was getting a bigger butt. And I will say that it did happen, along with some other things that got bigger. But that's okay because I manifested this year that I will have a big butt and abs and be super toned at the same time. We will be working towards that. I feel like whenever I talk about manifestation, people that don't really know about manifestation and just like energy and the universe, also that's one thing that I'm very proud of myself about is I've become very super spiritual. I feel like I'm way more patient. I understand things more. And I feel like that's just what comes with spirituality is you know that everything happens for a reason and not to take everything that happens that's not necessarily good as something that's bad for you or something that's not meant for you. Everything truly in your life is meant to happen. Like when I did get a little bit bigger and when I didn't have, the discipline to edit videos and just like have the drive to edit videos, I feel like in the past I would have been like, well, what the heck is wrong with me? Like, why does this happen to me? Like, why can't I do this? When I started to change my focus of just being like, all right, this is meant to happen for probably me to have a better bounce back, or it's meant to happen for some reason. I don't know why, but it's meant to happen. I feel like at this point, the energy was being sucked out of me because I was trying to be something I wasn't, or I was trying to appeal to an audience that wasn't probably for me because I was trying to talk in a certain way, not even like articulate myself in a certain way, but talk about topics in a certain way and get mad at myself when I would get off topic because this is what I feel like people would want to hear. Where no, like once I started to talk how I wanted, edit the way I wanted, I feel like I've gotten a little bit more traction. And then with going to the gym, I was like, okay, maybe I needed to bulk up a little bit so I can have that big butt and abs at the same time and just like teach myself discipline. Whatever. I don't know. Everything genuinely happens for a reason. Who knows? Maybe I'll hate this video, but you clicked on this video probably for me talking about just authenticity is key. So let's dive into that a little bit more. I feel like once I stopped trying to cater to an audience, cater to people, cater to like my family, my friends. Once I started just being authentically myself, I'm not gonna lie, it did drive some friends out because once you truly live authentically as yourself, not everyone is gonna wanna be a part of that, which is completely fine. And like, I'm not even saying that the way that happened with my friends is in a bad blood kind of way. It genuinely was, we grew apart. Like, I'm doing my own thing, people are doing their things. I just can't dwell on that. I can't think of that as like a personal thing or like it's because of me. It's not. People just grow apart. I genuinely feel like I haven't been this emotionally regulated and happy in so long. I don't know if it's because of the meds I'm on. I'm not even on like SSRIs. I think that's what it is. I'm literally on ADHD medicine, but it's ADHD, anxiety, and depression all at once. I'm on Wellbutrin, guys. Who else is on Wellbutrin? It's the best. But I do kind of want to start getting off medicine. I feel like this is because I became super spiritual, but I've started to be very, I guess, granola-y. I don't know if this is granola, but very natural. Like, things were already on this earth for problems that we have now before, like, humankind had invented anything. If you have a cough, like, have a spoonful of honey and pepper. If you have a stomach ache, eat ginger. You don't always have to be on medicine. And I'm not bashing anyone on medicine. I'm on medicine. Totally agree with it. I personally myself don't want to be on medicine for the rest of my life. So I want to take control of my life emotionally, which I guess is kind of hard also because the thing that I take medicine for is for my ADHD. I'm sure there are other ways that I can, wean off of it and figure that out. I have been talking to my psychiatrist about lowering my dosage, but that's besides the point. What was I talking about? I think the thing that prompted me to be talking about authenticity is key is because I don't know if you guys make TikToks. I have these TikToks saved in my drafts. I don't know if anyone is like this, but focus. I don't know if you guys saw the ones that I have like words on them, but I will do like a 2-second clip and then put a topic that I want to talk about, and I just haven't gotten around to talking about this. But the thing that I had on here was, can tell when you try too hard and not be yourself. Jason Tatum. I don't know if any of you guys follow like the NBA, basketball, whatever. They're just some of these memes, and some of them are like, I don't know if any of you guys have seen this meme, but it's the Jason Tatum one when I wouldn't even say they're memes, but he's like imitating Kevin Garnett. He's imitating just like a bunch of these star NBA players and not being himself. And people were clowning him for it online. Same with Chet Holmgren. I don't know if you guys know who that is. He plays on OKC. He looks like Abraham Lincoln. People make fun of him because I don't know much about him, but from what I can see, he tries to be something that he's not. That's when I feel like the most cringe comes out. And I feel like I'm not even saying I'm not guilty of that, because I feel like me in college, me in high school, sometimes literally me even last year, and I don't know if this is because my frontal lobe has developed and is on its last year of development. When I start to just like look back at myself, I realize my cringiest moments are the ones where I tried to be something that I'm not, or I try to amp up this certain personality trait about me and not like be 100% myself. I feel like whenever I do be 100% myself, I will always look back at moments of my life like that and be like, oh my God, I'm so cool. Like, I'm literally so cool. Like, I have no room for cringe because I was living authentically as myself and wasn't trying to be something I wasn't. Later on, when you kind of just like look back at yourself and you see that you were trying to be something you weren't, you'll cringe at yourself, because why are you trying to do that? Why are you trying to hide yourself? Why are you trying to be something you're not? Why are you trying to like downplay who you actually are or overhype what you're not? You know what I mean? If you just be 100% authentically yourself, say people make fun of you for it, who the fuck cares? Literally, who cares? Because like, why? Like, why do you care? Are you hurting anyone? Because if you're hurting someone, okay, then that's not good. But if you're just being yourself and people are just bothered by it, people are genuinely like, bad people are bothered by authenticity. Bad people, bad energy people are just, they don't fuck with like people who are authentic or people who don't fit the mold. But once you truly meet just like authentic people and people who just let you be you, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Okay, this is a shout out to my boyfriend. Just like previous relationships that I was with, and I was talking to my friend Jojo about this while we were in London. Like, she noticed like me and my boyfriend, and okay, I don't know if I want to be like talking about me and my boyfriend's relationship online, because I don't know, I feel like it's giving like a lot of our energy to that, and I don't want to like put bad juju out into the air, but I just want to talk about this. She told me how she noticed that me with him, I'm very authentically myself. He just lets me like be me. She noticed that I like don't downplay anything of what I do. Like, I'm 100% myself. And I feel like in relationships in the past, like past people I've been with, she was talking to me about how she noticed that whenever the person would walk into the room, I would kind of change a little bit, or I not even like in a bad way, but I would adapt to their energy, which I feel like I do regardless, just because I'm like a people pleaser. But it's definitely not as bad now because I truly feel like I can just be myself and not give a fuck around my boyfriend because, you know, he's lit as fuck and I'm lit as fuck. So like, we're lit as fuck together. The main thing of this year is like growth on my social media platforms. That's why I'm wanting to start posting 2 times a week. I was saying like once a week, but like I said, I can't do 2 vlogs a week. I feel like that's just I'm literally in the process of still editing my Barcelona video. My TikToks, I feel like they're just not as consistent as I would like them to be. But the thing that I've realized is that I don't know about if this is like anyone else, when I try to force stuff, and I feel like that's one thing I noticed about myself in the last like couple months, which is something that I'm proud of, that I need to pat myself on the back for, is coming to the realization that I'm not good at, if I am going to set out a schedule. I like build a schedule and I just go balls deep into the prep. Once it actually gets to the point of me starting and I don't start the way I wanted, or it's not going the way that I wanted, I will just completely scrap what my plan was. I don't know why. I've noticed that once I start to just like do things naturally, do things of when my body is, you know, wanting to do it. What's the word? I don't know if it's a call to action, inspired action, something like that. It's when your body like wants you to do something. Once I do that and I kind of adapt to what my body likes, then things start to get a lot better. That's how my YouTube was. I remember when I wanted to start doing these weekly uploads, I said Thursday is going to be my upload date. For some reason, I couldn't get the video ready by Thursday, and then I started uploading on Sundays, and now I haven't missed a Sunday. Granted, it's been 3 weeks, but I haven't missed a Sunday. I'm still on schedule for posting on Sundays. So I'm hoping that that's what's not hoping. I know that's what's going to be happening within the next couple months. I don't know when it's all going to come together. Like I said, I need to remember to stop looking for the next thing. I really truly need to start just enjoying how I am right now. I'm honestly, if I'm looking back at myself, or if I'm even just looking at myself right in the mirror, granted I can make some body changes, but I'm very happy with how I am mentally, how I am physically. Like, I can move, I'm healthy, I have the mentality to like do things that I want to do. I'm very proud of myself right now, so I need to just keep that momentum going of just constantly being proud of myself, which granted, there are going to be times where you're not always going to be 100% proud of yourself, which is completely okay. Life ebbs and flows. You're always going to be on highs. You're always going to be lows. And that's kind of also something that I have realized. Sorry, I'm really dragging this video out. But that's one thing that I realized too, is that life isn't complete once you hit that happiness. Life is going to be like this all the time, and once you just accept that and just keep going, your life is going to be just freaking amazing. And I feel like that's what's been going on right now. I remember I got moved from full-time to part-time at my last job, and honestly, I did not give a fuck. I literally was like, okay. Granted, thank goodness that I still live with my parents because I don't have the financial stress about getting my pay cut in half. Well, I don't work there anymore, but getting that pay cut in half, I was like, all right, this is meant for me to have something else, and I'm at the job I am at now, and I will tell you guys right now, I do not want to leave this job. I love the job that I'm at right now. It fits perfectly, and that's something that I manifested too, is wanting a job that fits and correlates with my side stuff, and it genuinely fits perfectly with everything I want to do. The people are so nice. I can be 100%. That's also one thing that I was manifesting. I want to be 100% myself in the job that I'm at. I hate like corporate jargon. I hate like pretending to be something I'm not, being professional. And if I was professional, maybe I would like the corporate world, but I'm just not like that. I go to work in sweatpants. I need to be professional when I need to, but I just literally love where I'm at right now. And my parents are kind of pressuring me to try to find a better job because I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's not the best pay. I'm 100% grateful I'm even getting paid in the first place, but it's like pay, but it's not enough for me to, you know, move out, pay a car, do all these things. That's why I'm living with my parents in their basement for probably God knows how long. But yeah, where was I going with that? Oh yeah. My parents just want me to get a new job because they also feel like, well, I feel like their idea of a dream job or a dream life is stability because, you know, my parents came here from the Philippines when they were 20 something. Oh my God, imagine changing countries. Whew. Wow. at this age, my age right now. Oh, my Lord. Their dream was a 9 to 5, stability, having a steady income. Me being, first gen, kind of seeing what is available in my lifetime. They just don't understand that. They want me to get like a nice big girl job, but I can tell you right now, I'm manifesting this right now. I will be doing YouTube and social media and whatever as my job. It's going to help me pay for whatever I need to pay for, spoil my parents, spoil my family, and just no stress. Live a stress-free life. You heard it right here. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen because it's been in my brain for years. And I will not stop until it happens. So that's the one thing that I've also kind of kept in the back of my mind. Like, I've always, for the longest time, felt like I had to listen to my parents, which obviously, listen to your parents. But I really started to kind of put my own brain before theirs in the past couple months. I always thought my whole life I was meant to just please my parents, do what they want me to do. But once I started to kind of understand where they're coming from, but put myself first as well, that's where things started to kind of really shift. I've gotten a lot of things, like I start doing UGC. I have more side things happening right now that I just could not be more grateful for that they're actually happening. But anyways, okay, this was a long ass video. I was totally expecting to be talking for just like 20 minutes. I didn't know that it was going to be this long, but I'm very happy and very glad with where this took us. I feel like in the past, I totally would have been like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you've talked about a bunch of different things. This is going to be a nightmare to edit, which honestly, maybe it will. Or I'm just sitting here to chit chat with y'all. Hopefully y'all have just put me in the background of your TV, just go on with your days and just listen to me talk. But this was so much fun. Honestly, I didn't realize how much I needed this. But yeah, I will try to be doing these every week. I don't know when I will be uploading these. I post every Sunday with vlogs, and maybe I'll space these out. So maybe this will be like a Thursday video or something. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching today's chit chat video. I don't know if I'm going to make this like a podcast. I don't know what this is going to be, but just know this is the start of something. I don't know what it's going to be the start of, but it's the start of something. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to follow my Instagram, my TikTok, subscribe to this channel. What else am I forgetting? Comment down below things that you would like to see next. That was it for today's video. Stay tuned for my Sunday vlog, and I will see you guys in, I don't know, I'll see y'all whenever I see you. Okay, bye.